If you live long enough, you are going to do something that you are going to feel shame for, that you're going to feel guilty about. But you know what? Every single person has done something that they are ashamed of or feel guilty about. Point blank, period. It's a part of life. It's a part of being here. It's a part of growing. And the people that beat you up for something you did in the past have done way worse than you and hate themselves. There are people who will love you anyway. Now, don't take this and run all the way to the left with it. Let's stay in a certain, you feel me? Let's stay in a certain mind space. But at the same time, there are people who will love you anyway, no matter what you've done. And you have a right to love yourself. Because we have been trained to hate mistakes and with the sense of morality by people and beings who have done way worse. Way worse. We learn about what happens in certain societies that they be doing some weirdo stuff. But then have you out here feeling like, oh, well, I'm so horrible because I did this thing. You're not horrible because you did something. You're a human having an experience. You're a spirit having an experience. You are just experiencing this thing we call life. And sometimes this thing we call life is a big MFer. It can throw you some real crazy A whammies. You will cause some crazy A whammies. Because the only way, a lot of times, to know better is to experience something and do better. You always get an opportunity to do better. And sometimes you don't. Sometimes you knowingly make the wrong choice. And that's okay too. Because you still don't really know until you can apply it. You might be aware of it, you might think about it, but you don't know until you experience some stuff. And suddenly you can decide. You don't have to be so judgmental to someone else because you know what you've done. Or you be way more judgmental to someone because you know what you've done and you don't want no one to look at you, so you go and hurt everyone else. But hurt people hurt people. And that's what you have to remember. And you do not have to be someone that hurts you. You do not have to be someone that hurts you. You can be someone that lifts yourself up. It's not impossible. You get to decide, am I gonna live with this or am I gonna have a different experience? You get to decide that. You are not, once again, defined by what you've done in the past. Because all you can do is either do better or feel bad about it, or both. And slowly but surely, one step at a time, you can move past that. When it says healing, like when I say healing, I mean when that memory comes back, instead of beating yourself up, you can say, guide yourself back down. Hey, I didn't know any better. Because even if you knew that you should have done something, you didn't. So you technically didn't know any better, or you would have done better, point blank, period. Even if you knew, oh, I should not have done this thing at the time and still did it. But now that you actually know better, you can live with that regret. You can do better. But you would not have had that opportunity to do better unless you did not do better. So thank yourself, give yourself grace for the fact that, you know what, I did experience that. I did do this thing. This thing did happen to me. And though, I'm still here. And I have an opportunity to have a different experience now. And that's not happening right now. What's happening right now? Start to look around. Just bring yourself back. Oh, I see a lamp right in front of me. Oh, what am I wearing? Move your hands on your clothes. What am I wearing? What does it feel like? What does the texture feel like on my hands? Bring yourself back. Because you don't have to live there. You can get out of that. Just have to do it one step at a time. You just have to do it. And if you made it this far, I just wanted to say thanks.